Hello, happy Monday. This is Lauren, and I thought I would jump on and do a small little study session today on back to school essentials because I found myself about 6 years ago having my oldest be in school for the first time, and there is like real muscle memory even for adults, even if you don't have kids, about this time of year when you're back in the swing of things, of routine, of planning your calendars, of, like scheduling, and just kind of like there's a fresh new feeling to August, September, back to school time. Like we all remember like getting a new notebook and how exciting it is to just have like kind of a clean slate and go out into school. But it comes with a lot of different things that I think, particularly for moms, who is the majority of people who I work with, but really for all of us, but particularly for moms. I remember myself with my son starting kindergarten for the first time, and he was suddenly, his immune system was exposed to so much more, and it was a real challenge to navigate. And I got about 3/4 the way through that year when I discovered a lot of these natural solutions that really revolutionized the way that things were going in our household. So what is so exciting is I want you to stick around to the end of this. I'm going to try to go through really quick. There's just this week only, there's a great sale, 25% off on a lot of back to school essentials offered by doTERRA, which is the best essential oil company. And I love these products. They truly, when I tell you, I went to a neighbor's house to learn about how to help my kiddo with his the seasonal stuff that was out there threatening in the environment. Really, not just, certainly like it was springtime where it was particularly harsh, but it's also that school environment. Because what happens is, we all go on our various adventures during the summertime. Kiddos collect all kinds of new things, even if in the workplace, a lot of us travel. For example, we went to Costa Rica, which was amazing. And you're eating lots of new things, you're exposed to different water, you're in that environment, you're in contact, your body is picking up all kinds of random different viral, bacterial, fungal things. And then what happens is like your body may develop a good immunity to that, but then when you get back into a setting where you're kind of like a melting pot, and so even you might be starting to interact with someone who's been somewhere, and we're all just kind of sharing and melting pot those different things together. And that's why, and then all of a sudden the season will turn, and it's a really important time to think about what you have on hand to prepare yourself for this time of year. So I think it's amazing that there's 25% off on a lot of these things that we're all kind of focusing on stocking up on, having on hand anyways. Particularly if you've been a customer before, if you've tried some of this products, you'll know that it's stuff that you want to have on hand. And if you don't know, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it, and you might also, if you've been around, to learn about some things that you've never tried before. So that is my hope for you, and please watch until the end, because I'm also going to tell you about a little bonus that I have if you do decide to take advantage, whether you're a customer, old or new. If you decide to take advantage of some of these 25% offs, I'm going to throw in a little perk. So let's get to it. So it's an overwhelming time, right, you guys? We want to, maybe you're like me and you're kind of, it just seems like this time of year gets so busy. We go from like doing very little and to doing all the things, and we're hardcore with our calendars and running here, there, and everywhere trying to get back in the swing of things. And for me here in Arizona, it is still very much so summer. Like it is hot, hot, hot. And it's a kind of a crazy time. So I hope you're doing well. Are you surviving? Let's talk a little bit about the mom first, because I'm here and I'm surviving this season. There's a couple of things on sale that I think are really beneficial, not only to kids, but particularly for moms. There are some oils kind of geared around, we're going to focus on pretty much the whole body. So there's physical support, there's emotional support, there's also kind of like your mental state as well. So there's a bottle called Serenity. This oil blend is an amazing calming soothing, restful blend. And this is a really great one to start diffusing in a diffuser at night for yourself and for your kiddos as you're starting to get back into a better sleep pattern, bedtime routine at a certain time. It's also really nice to just kind of massage on the bottoms of your feet with some coconut oil, the back of your neck, or your child's. You can do, what's great is just to do it for everybody, and you're all kind of unwinding and getting to bed at a proper time. So love Serenity. It's also a brilliant blend to have with you. It does not come in a roll-on to take with you. So if you just want to take this right like it is, you don't necessarily need coconut oil. You can just take a little drop of it and rub it right along your heart space or along your pulse points if you need a little bit of calming throughout your day. But there is a blend. So like I said, all of these are, the standard price. I'll put some links below this video so you can check it all out, but they're all going to be 25% off once you get to checkout. You'll see that discount reflected just this week only. This blend Peace does come in a roller, and it's got a lot of similar properties. It's a little bit less floral, but it's also going to be very, very calming. So this is the one that I typically will keep, and I love to diffuse or use Serenity kind of in bedtime, like foot massages or in the diffuser. And Peace is one that I like to keep with me all the time. A cute little carrying case with my oils in them, and I can also link up where to find some of those, because if you have them with you, you will use them more. So this is a beautiful blend. They both have in common some vetiver, which is really great for soothing emotions. And the other that I have in here is Motivate, and this is one that's great for particularly moms, and rubbing it on pulse points, of course. So the wrist is good, along the forearm. You can do a little on the back of your neck. It has a bit of peppermint in it, so it's got a little cool factor on the skin, kind of like enlivens you and gets you rolling. I like to take a small dab of it and put it right on the center of my forehead. It really helps me to focus and is very encouraging to get moving in the morning. So if you're having a sluggish morning for yourself, or maybe your kiddos are just like struggling to get their shoes on so that they can get out the door in time, just swipe a little Motivate right on the back of their neck. It's great. Then I'm gonna move on to, I'm gonna save that one. So there's so many roll-ons on sale. The entire Touch line is on sale. So these are the basic 10 oils. And doTERRA sells them so that you can diffuse them, use them topically, but they come really handy made in these roll-ons already. So you're gonna get your basic, I think there's 9 of them. It's lemon, lavender, peppermint. There's a tea tree known as Melaleuca. It's just a specific type of tea tree, Melaleuca. And then there's going to be Breathe, which is a respiratory blend. On Guard, which is a protective blend for really helping that immune system. It smells like Christmas. It's lovely. And the respiratory blend's very like you would expect, kind of like maybe old school Vicks to smell like. It's got a eucalyptus peppermint, really fresh, kind of spa-like smell. Really opens up the airways. It's amazing. Then you're gonna get frankincense and the digestive blend called DigestZen to support, any digestive things that come up topically. You can just rub it right on. Oregano, and I think I'm missing one other one. DigestZen, Breathe, and Deep Blue. Deep Blue is great for sore, achy muscles and joints. So I think I kind of breezed over oregano. Oregano is one that I absolutely love in the Touch, because this is how I want to use it all the time anyway, diluted and rolled on, for a couple of different reasons. It is like this hot caustic oil on the skin. So it's great to just be able to have it handy, already diluted in some coconut oil. You can just rub it on the bottoms of the feet. This is very powerful for cleansing out any of those things that might start to affect the immune system. Really supports and boosts it. You can just layer these, which is awesome. So if you find a kiddo or somebody's got something going around in the classroom, or you just notice that they're a little bit run down, you can actually layer like a swipe of oregano on their feet, a swipe of frankincense, a swipe of On Guard, and along the back of their spine. It works beautifully and a couple of different applications in the afternoon if they come home and need a little boost. So we love to have these kind of like as you're moving into that cold and flu season, that whole collection, that whole kit is on 25% off, which is an amazing deal. So I definitely think that every house needs those oils, whether they're in the undiluted form in the little bottles or in this touch form. I like both. If you're torn between the two, you can always start, if you're brand new to this, you could start with something like the Family Essentials Kit and then add on yourself some extra empty 10 mil empty rollers. If you can search that, and I'll link all this up, so that you can, and some coconut oil, so that you can make your own, and labels will come with your intro kit as well. And that way you get the versatility of being able to diffuse and then also have the ease of using something topically. But those oils, the only thing that's missing from that touch kit is lemon. It's not as suited for topical applications. Citruses can be a little photosensitive to the sun, so you can get a little bit more easily sunburnt if you're using lemon on topically. It's just not going to be how you typically use lemon. It's great to diffuse. It's wonderful added to drinks even. It's the like lemon zest basically. It's all cold pressed just from the rind, and beautiful to add to different things like that. We clean with it primarily, and love to diffuse it. So, but lemon does not come in that kit if that's something you're looking for. But the best thing, I think, is this kids kit that's on sale. So it comes in this really cute little pouch, and there's actually these little rubber carabiners that you can put onto these bottles with like a little clip. I actually think if you're going to do that, don't necessarily put them onto the plastic top. I would put them onto the glass bottle. They will slip less easily. But my kids actually have a little set in their bathroom, and what's cool is they come with these little instruction cards, and these are like going to cover body, mind, and soul for your kids. So there's calmer. When it's bedtime, roll calmer onto the bottoms of your feet and onto your wrists. Climb into bed, take a deep breath, and let your mind rest. So super easy for them to just kind of flip through and remember which one is which. There's little symbols on them to show you, like there's the brain. So that's a really nice one, and often just getting into the routine can be kind of a challenge. And so having something like this that your kids can use and get into the routine of using it with them and helping them process their day at the end of the day is really great. Thinker is a focus blend. So if you're starting to get homework rolling out, Thinker is awesome. When it's time to get creative, focus, roll Thinker onto the back of your neck and support your mind to enhance your learning. During homework time, just give them a little swipe. We usually keep this actually separate of these that are kind of in their bathroom, shared bathroom space. We keep Thinker and also separate of the kids kit, but it's also on sale because it's kind of brilliant to have both of these on sale. I like to have both of them. I think my kids definitely prefer the aroma of Thinker. It's more citrusy and bright. It does definitely invoke that focus immediately in like a really pleasing aromatic way. But if you're having yourself or your kids are having a real need for focus, this Intune is amazing. It is like, and it's a lot stronger, so it can actually be a little bit more diluted, as in this roll-on it's not as well diluted as like the kids kit line is. So you can even, some people will, these are pretty easily opened up, and you can get those empty roll-ons and siphon out some and just make 2 of them for yourself, for your kids if you'd like. So it's a little bit toned down, or you can just apply more coconut oil on topically to the back of the neck with just like a gentle swipe. Or try the bottoms of the feet. The bottoms of the feet are the least sensitive part of the body. So the oil is gonna absorb through all the cells. You have the biggest pores. So it really does absorb nicely, but it's less sensitive skin and closer away from your sense of smell, right? So it's really effective. It's just that it's kind of strong. There's some patchouli. It's definitely got, like, you smell essential oil like you would expect to smell. Very, very robust and complex smells. but lovely. And it's really grown on me a lot. I actually love to use this for myself often. I like to use it maybe after a good like yoga or meditation practice, just to keep that presence with me throughout the day. So I probably smell like this if you know me. I use that one a lot. So the Thinker blend is a little bit more, in the kids line, is a little more suited for my kids in particular, although who are 8 and 11. Although my son, who is 11, if he really has like a lot of homework or just like is finding himself a little bit scattered and distracted, he will use Intune. We definitely leaned on it one year that was particularly challenging with the classroom dynamic for him to focus, and he used to say it helps him be patient. So I'm a big fan. Okay, the others in this collection of the kids kit that you get, now these are available for individual purchase, but as a discount, it's only offered as a kit, I believe, this week. So the two that we have used the most this month are Stronger and Brave. Now, I know I've talked a little bit about On Guard, which is our protective blend in like the basic 10. It's an oil blend that I think everybody should have, the one that smells like Christmas. And we are going to talk about a few other things that are on sale that are part of that line, because they are so incredible for helping to support the immune system and all the little things that we're coming into contact with all the time. But Stronger, my kids are kind of tired of the smell of Christmas in the On Guard blend, and they are loving this Stronger blend. It's a protective blend, and I think we just woke up one morning feeling like they didn't get enough sleep, and there was like, you know, a little tiny bit of stuffiness in the nose going on. So we used a bit of Stronger right on the back of the neck, a little swipe across the forehead and the wrists. And this has a bit of rose in it, so it's, and Litsea and cedarwood and frankincense, and so it's got incredible like antibacterial qualities, antimicrobial, all those things. With those oils are very, very strong, but they smell lovely. I'm really digging this. Like, I'm kind of just like liking it all the time. Litsea's got a really bright kind of citrusy, so it rounds out some of the floral earthiness to it. It's just really nice. And then we've also used Brave quite a bit. I'll read you Brave. It's before new different situations or just to start your day. Roll Brave onto your tummy, bottoms of your feet to boost your confidence and courage. So there is a lot of different dynamics, you know, when the kids start school and they get a little bit in past the like honeymoon period, when there's new friendships, new dynamics. Like I was saying, like every year is something different. Like maybe they don't jive with the teacher as much, or the classroom management style as much, or there's like just a certain group of new friends that create challenges. And so particularly with my girl, we deal with a lot of that girl drama, and a little bit right on the solar plexus. That's why it suggests on the belly, right, that spot right underneath the rib cage, just above the navel a couple inches. Right on the solar plexus is where this is really helpful. And also, you know, the bottoms of the feet is great as well, but I think right there is the best spot. So this is going to give them a little bit of a boost of courage, and also you taking the time to talk through whatever it is that's going on, give them some strategies to get through the day, and that connection, and then applying the oil is really going to send affirming messages to your kiddo that they can handle the tough stuff that they come up with. That's one of my favorite things about this kids kit, is that it does create a bit of a parenting connection that's tangible. And also, I mean, obviously there's a great deal of science that goes behind the you know, the vibration of these essential oils on like you know, megahertz level. Scientifically, they are proven to have harnessed this capacity to affect our cells, the way that we bring it in, and the way that it can affect body, mind, and soul. So it's very effective. I found it really helpful, and hope that you find it helpful too. The other really great blend, we haven't leaned on it as much because I diffuse Balance quite a bit, which is another grounding blend, but this is the kiddo version, Steady, and it's a really, really nice aroma, kind of bright and herby and citrusy. And it's really nice to just roll right on the bottoms of the feet. If, let's see, let's go ahead and read this cute little card because they're so sweet. For those times when you feel nervous, anxious, rub Steady on your neck, your wrists to calm your emotions and your comfort. So, you know, it's kind of can go hand in hand. You could use this with Brave, would be nice, right on the bottoms of the feet, back of the neck, on your wrist, just to soothe those emotions, and then put Brave right on the belly. Or even like after the day, if the day kind of went crazy, a little bit of steady to help them round out and have conversation. I find that these tools are incredibly helpful in that transitional time coming home from school. Having a little snack, having a minute to talk about things, and give them this piece of being home and that things are okay and that they can handle it. So those are the roll-ons. We also have the On Guard line I wanted to tell you about, the foaming hand wash. I love that this is on sale. We go through this all the time. I order it probably every couple of months. And this is the concentrate foaming hand wash. And then this is the little pump spray that you can get with it. So you can just add it in there. You can put about 3/4 of the concentrate to filtered water or distilled water, or it's really probably better to just do the full concentrate in there. It foams up a little better, but I tend to stretch it with a bit of water. And so we have those all around the house. And, you know, of course you can get your own pretty pump bottles if you prefer, but it's awesome to have this, you know, when they come home, they're getting everything off their hands, and we can keep our home environment free of anything that's, you know, lingering on the hands. And everybody really loves that. My husband was sold on that one from the beginning. Then there's also throat lozenges on sale. These suckers come in handy anytime you've got a little bit of a tickle going on in the back of the throat and need a little boost. Having a few of these in their backpacks or in your purse is really smart. It will nip a lot of things in the bud before they get worse. So having some of these on hand. There's also Breathe respiratory drops on sale. I don't have them on hand, so I need to stock up on my next order, because I know that anytime respiratory stuff is going on, ear, nose, throat, those are amazing to have on hand, or to hand out to somebody who you know you're sitting next to at a, you know, kids after school activity, and you don't want to be sitting next to them breathing on them. You could just hand them one and walk away. So yes, let's see. So those are kind of more pepperminty. The Breathe drops, similar to that Breathe blend. Peppermint, they're kind of a little bit sweet, and there's a bit of cardamom in there, that little spice. They're really nice. I've never met anybody that doesn't like either the On Guard or the Breathe drops. My kids, the On Guard drops, they do say that they like the Breathe ones better. The On Guard ones are very cinnamony, a little spicy for them maybe, but they tolerate them when they know that they need them when they work. And the final thing I'm going to talk about is this supplement called Mito 2 Max that's on sale. And this is great for your energy. So if you're feeling like, okay, we're a few weeks into the routine, or once you just like having a hard time a few days into the routine actually, and you're just feeling a little bit drained because you're not used to be moving at this pace of back to school, you might need some natural energy and stamina. So this is cool because of the like ginkgo, ginseng complex. It's really helpful for your mitochondria in your gut. There's cordyceps, which is an awesome mushroom that's adaptogenic herb for helping to repair your energy, restore your energy. And there's also some ashwagandha root in here, along with lots of other really great things. So take a look at this if you feel like you get to 2 o'clock and you just need another coffee and some chocolate, and try that instead, and to get some citrusy oils going, and I promise you will have a lot more energy and you can skip that extra dose of caffeine. So that's about it. I think I've covered all of those that are on sale. One other thing that I didn't have on hand is kids chewable vitamins are also on sale. So if you need some of those, check out some links below or log into your account and scope out all the special offers that are going on. If you take advantage this week, I'm offering a free custom roll-on blend of your choice. So let me know if we can get you started. Sorry, we've got a little call coming in. So let me know if I can get you started, or if you're a customer and you do place an order, please make sure you send me a message. And it's a qualifying order, of course, of 100 PV or more. So not just with, say, like just the hand soap or something like that. So 100 PV or more, and we'll have a little chat and talk about what your most pressing needs are beyond what you have, and create a custom roll-on blend for you. Remember that for any of you who may start out new, this is a great week with all these things on sale to add some of these individual items along with a $35 wholesale membership. And you know, it's amazing to have this membership because it gives you the 25% wholesale, like below the retail price, that wholesale price for an entire year, and it pays for itself in 3 products. So of course, a lot of people know someone who maybe can give them access and share orders, and that's totally great too. But I definitely empower you to get your own, so you're not waiting a month to get some product. You know, it's not like you ask your friend with their Costco account to go pick up some strawberries for you because they're in season and, you know, really good right now, and could she just go ahead and deliver them too? So get your own account so you can be in control of getting these items into your home, keeping yourselves well. And with that, of course, comes my support. With all new members, you get a complimentary, either in person or over the phone, Living Radiant session, where we go over all of the lifestyle applications that your products can be used for, and just to offer you some direct coaching in areas of nutrition, exercise, greening up your home with green cleaning products and beauty products, and then some proactive approaches to managing your stress, your rest, and that is something I love to do personally for people and in groups. So if you have any further questions, just send me a direct message, send me an email. Go ahead and head over to lauren-bernard.com if you'd like to learn a little bit more, or set up just a quick questionnaire phone call. I'm happy to do that as well. So thanks everybody. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye.